Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain indicator. I'm Matt Lepink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the Terra Luna and UST situation, what we're witnessing, because it dumps the market really hard. It's a bonus negative pressure on the market. However, Bitcoin is holding itself pretty well despite of this. But I haven't seen a big cap coin like Terra falling just like this. I don't know. When was it the last time? Okay, the second thing I would like to talk about is all about that, Janet Yellen is now calling for stablecoin regulation even more urgently because of the thing, what's happening. And the third news is all about that soon we're going to see what the April Consumer Price Index report shows. Is it higher or is it lower than it was back in March? It will also have an impact on the market. Guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to stay up to date, which is I think very important, because as you can see, this market is changing all the time, up and downs, bad news, good news, then simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday I'm bringing you the freshest. Also, check out the links under this video because there are also many useful ones. Okay, and now it's time to look at the market. Let me open this page. Here we go. And well, we can see these scary numbers. Bitcoin is basically down 18% in 7 days, but now a bit recovering, yeah. So 30,000 is holding at least. So the 1,958. Then we have Ethereum 2,434. So it's also going up now. This tremendous dump what we have witnessed, and then we have can see here the winners. We by the way have Maker going up 48%, Flow 13%. And well, here are the others, not major ones, but look, Terra Luna is going down 86%. A Stablecoin is the second one, which is what? 43%. And then we have Waves with 20% about. So yes, many altcoins going down significantly. So that thing continues. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, then we can see that yes, exactly, went down to this line, which I drew here, because this is the 30,000 support, and I think it's a very important one. Now we had yesterday a green candle. Today it's a green candle forming. You can see in the volume now here buying pressure. So now it's a good volume was yesterday, but we'll see how we recover. When we look at the RSI down here, you can see that every single time here on the daily, when we went, here under this 30 line, it was then the price went up. So well, this is just historically, right? Not financial advice. We don't know what's going to happen. The market is just simply so complex. You just cannot look one figure. But yeah, this is just the kind of thing which usually work out. Okay, but now let's move on to the first topic. The first topic is all about Terra Luna UST issue, what we're witnessing right now. The first thing what you really have to understand is basically how this peg works. How it's it's pegged UST to the US dollar as a stable coin, but it's not like a stable coin like USDT or USDC, where actually you have real dollar behind it as a backup. I mean, well, depends. There's still things going on, checking Tether's backup. However, this is the theory. Let's put it this way. But this is an algorithmic stablecoin, which means an algorithm is making it work, and it depends which way the price is moving. So, for instance, when UST goes under $1, then basically they burn UST. With that, Terra Luna is made, and they're going to have less USD, which makes it more valuable and brings up the price. On the other hand, when the USD is getting more than $1, then the algorithm, makes its necessary move and simply, mints USD. And then there is less Terra Luna, more USD, and with that, they decrease the price because there will be more USD available. So this is how this works. But definitely, and this is the problem with the algorithmic stablecoins, then if there is a huge sell-off on one side, what just happened to USD, then this algorithm cannot cope that fast with it. And then what we can see that the price drops a bit more. However, when it drops a bit more, there is panic on the market that what's happening with the stablecoin, and there is a sell-off pressure because then they say, okay, well, I have to get rid of it because something is wrong here. And this, of course, starts a snowball effect, which is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is the panic, what we see now, right now. Look at the numbers. Now we see this is a stablecoin, which is down 63%. And look at this number here. It was down today at 30 cents. A stablecoin, which is supposed to be $1. So this is causing a problem. And, it's work even here. It tried hard. Now it's trying hard again to get back. But, with this sell pressure, it's very difficult. And here we have, Terra Luna. Terra Luna, which is basically was a very, very successful project so far. Look at this 1 year performance. Even in these bad days, what we're witnessing now, Terra Luna went up like crazy, and it was very good until this point, because now 95%, which means it went down from $86 down to less than $4 at the moment. The headlines cannot even cope with this price, because the last one I found is like Terra is about $8 or something, or $7, but now it's literally under $4. So yes, and then of course all eyes on though one and well, the last one he posted was getting close, stay strong, you lunatics. Well, we'll see how it will work out, but now definitely probably looking for investors. We do know that Terra have bought a significant amount of Bitcoin recently as a backup, but they had to sell basically that Bitcoin to help in this situation to make it recover, but it's still not working. It's still down a lot. So has it killed the project? It's a good question. And basically who started it? Because it was probably on purpose. But there's like always now question marks all around that why this is happening, who doesn't want Terra to be so successful as it was recently, as USD became the third biggest stablecoin, even changing place with the BUSD. So yes, we will see how these things will play out, but right now nothing is certain how they can recover. Terra itself, it's a great project, but the problem with algorithmic stablecoins is the debt spiral, and this is what we're witnessing right now. Okay, and the second topic I would like to talk about is all about Janet Yellen reaction to this and calling stablecoin regulation even more urgent. So we do know that the US is working on crypto regulations, and obviously stablecoin regulation is a huge part of it, probably one of the most important for them at the moment. And because of this situation, what's happening, Janet Yellen renews a call for stablecoin regulation after this TerraUSD stumble. So the Treasury Secretary expressed hope that the Congress will pass legislation this year to create a regulatory framework for the stablecoin. So this is what their hopes are. So this year is going to pass something which can actually regulate stablecoins. She's also saying that I think that simply illustrates that this is a rapidly growing product and there are risks to financial stability. And the Treasury-led panel of regulations recommended last year that Congress write a legislation that would regulate stablecoins issuers similarly to banks. Current law don't provide a comprehensive standard for the new asset. This is what Janet Yellen is saying. So yes, of course, these things makes it more urgent to cope with it. And to be honest with you, the idea to having this algorithmic stablecoin is a great idea in my opinion, because it's not that centralized and not really as all the others. So this is a good thing. But as you can see, it has its weaknesses. And there was an article in Wall Street Journal in it when Terra and UST was growing so fast a couple of years ago, that this death spiral is the dangerous part of it. And guess what? Now, a couple of weeks later, this is what exactly happening. So it shows how young this whole crypto industry, how young the stablecoin industry, the DeFi industry, when we can see all these hacks are. And the way we're going, I think it's a good way, but with every single technology, there are several failures at the beginning, and this is when it survives, it makes it stronger, like always. Okay, guys, and now let's move on to the last topic, which is all about the consumer price index, which we're going to see pretty soon. So, the consumer price index, it's also very important. Every single week we have something which is coming out and which can, move the market. And right now, this is the newest one, which we're waiting for this week. And, last month, it gain year over year in March was 8.5%. And, it was 1.2% in the monthly increase. And now many experts are saying that it can happen, that now the inflation kind of peaked and April's number can be lower. They predict an 8.1% on annualized basis, and a rise, it's 0.2% compared to last month. So this is what they hope for. But of course, there are many experts, they're saying the opposite. So this is really an undecided situation, and it depends. Many things depend a lot on this, how the market going to react, today, tomorrow. Because as soon as this data comes out and it's better than it was last month, it can, make the market, maybe for short term, but happier, and therefore it can go up. Talking about stock market, talking about the crypto market. Depends how this USD situation works out on the crypto market, by the way. But when we see 8.6, 8.7, something like this, so worse than it was before, that brings pretty bad news, and it can push the market even further down. And when the stock market goes down, we do know how crypto market react. And then we'll see how Bitcoin, can it keep itself around 30,000, or we're going to fall more down. So eyes on these kind of things. Don't forget, every single weekday I keep you up to date. So definitely, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. I'm back tomorrow with the freshest, because it's worth to do it. Guys, check it out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.